What's up, guys? It's Chris with Mountainbaits Outdoors. Today, got some new mold from Angling AI. We'll be down in the bait making cave. Got us some nice crawl mold to test out. I think we're going to be doing a motor oil. See how a motor oil does. Yeah. So come along as we make some baits. All right, for our plastic we're going to be using today is Dead On's Red Label Medium. Giving that a try. We're going to go 3/4 of a cup in a 1 cup Pyrex. Then we're going to heat it up in the microwave. I'm going to do 2.5 minutes. Well, I'm going to do 2 minutes to start. I'll pull it out, mix it, and then we will put it back in for another minute after I mix it, and then go into the degasser to pull out some of the bubbles. Here's a little better look at them. Closer look at the mold. This is a 2.5 inch crawl. I figured I'm doing BFS stuff. I want a small flipping crawl, and this looked the best, in my opinion. For motor oil, we're using an old Lure Works. I don't know how many drops I'm going to put in there, and our injectors are, of course, the QMI injectors. 3-lug, so it's not as difficult to for it to come loose. Very nice. Very impressed with those molds. They have not paid me to say that. That is me talking about it through my own words. Got about 25 seconds left. We'll pull it out, show you what it looks like. Then we'll mix it and go for another minute in the microwave. Always got to make sure you got your gloves. It may not need the full next minute because it is a smaller container. But it's got a lot of bubbles. So we'll just give it a good mix. That's why we got the degasser. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in for another. We'll do 40 seconds and see how that looks. So how's everybody's day going? Mine's doing good. You up just a little, and we might pull you back down. I do like the Angling AI molds because they got you're able to it's got these screws in it, so you can put your wing. They got little brass nuts on them. As these, you can go to your hardware store and get. I think there's a 1/4 20s, and get some replacement ones so they're a lot easier to take on and off. And then you don't need any clamps to hold the mold together. Alright, I mixed it up, and it definitely needs to be degassed with a lot of surface bubbles. So we'll throw it in the degasser for a little bit. let it do its thing. And I'll be right back once this is done degassing. Alright, I put it back in after doing the degassing for another 40 seconds just to get it reheated back up, and Amazon just come rolling through. And the dude jumped off the front porch and took off at a dead flat sprint back to the his duck squeaking van. And he's still sitting there, and he ain't left yet. So I don't know. Yeah. From where I'm at, I can see right down at the bottom of the driveway. So I can see anybody who's coming up the driveway and who's leaving. Alright. I'm not going to let you beep. There's our plastic. Look at the surface of it, how it's got all them lines in it. I'm going to back it off just a little. And we got our motor oil. I don't know how many drops I'm going to do on this because it is a... Come on. Come up a little bit. There we go. Get it centered. Because it is a smaller container. So we're going to do 15 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Amazon just went back down the driveway. You can see the green in it already. Watch it magically change. Oh, it's brown. How is the opaqueness? I think we need 5 more drops. 2, 3, 4, 5. 21. We'll call that 21 drops. That looks a lot better. Alright, let's get you back, zoomed back out. Pull the mold forward. Put on the gloves so we don't get any burns. Even though I just mixed it and all that with no gloves on. Alright, let's shoot this mold. Doesn't take a lot. It's not that big of a mold. But I'm holding pressure on it. Just a little bit, so... Yep, the sprue is topped off good. You can see the green sheen on it right there. Actually, right there is a better... You can see the 2 different colors. Sorry if that was a little loud. I was kind of seeing how it looked in the camera. We'll pour just a little on top. Not too much. Clean up a little bit. Zoom back in a little bit. See, it's brown, but there is a green sheen to it, which I'm sure on the claws you'll be able to see it perfectly. So we'll let that cure for about another 30 or so seconds, and then we'll pull it out. It is a cold mold, so it should cure kind of quickly, but I just poured that on top, and I don't want to burn my fingers of it dripping, even though it's probably already, yeah, you can see it starting to move around on top. But it is what it is. I'm thinking of adding some green flake to this. Once I pull them off the sprue, putting that back in, reheating, and then adding some green flake, giving it a little bit more of a green pop. I think that'll look really good. So, it should be good enough. Let's see how these look. Oh yeah, that looks really good. And then I've got a little bit of an air bubble in it. So did this other one. So they'll go back into the plastic. But these bottom four, see the light through it, kind of transparent. Put it back to a dark surface. You see the green to brown. That's really cool for motor oil. I'm going to eventually try out some of the color morphs from Dead On Plastic and see how they look. We'll look at this sprue. See how it looks, and then we'll add some green flake and then reshoot this. Super green. Alright, I'm going to put this back in for another minute and a half just to get things melted back down. And I'll be back once this is all done and we're shooting again. Ready to put the green flake to it. Alright, we got it back. You can see how hot it is with the steam coming off of it. And this is just some glitter from the hobby store. This is green holographic 0.164. So we're going to sprinkle some in there, and we're going to dip a knife in the corner, drizzle, and then we're going to go for the mix. We're going to see, we might have to add some more to it. Yeah, we're going to add just a little bit more. Well, about yay much. I don't really measure when it comes to my glitter. And I'm going to do a dash of big green. Oh, wrong one. Just for a little bit of bigger texture, I guess. And we'll do a hair bit more of the big green. It should be good. All right. Send it back out and get ready and pour it. Holding pressure. I forgot to put my gloves on, but it is what it is. I honestly don't know if that green did anything to it. But that's what I'm here to find out if it does. The big flake, if you look at it real close, kind of looks yellow in there, but the other one is super green. Alright, we'll let this cure. Might take them outside, see how they look in the outdoor light versus big LED strips. Yeah. I do like how they look normally. But it is what it is. It was a test to see how green flake looks in motor oil. I might have to get like a different green flake to make a difference to it. Look at the sprue. Yeah, it looks gold. It is what it is. How are we looking? I think we're good enough to go ahead and pull it apart. You can see the flake in the claws really well. You can't really see it that well. Alright, let's go outside and take a look at both of them. Alright, here they are. That green, I reckon, makes it look even more green. Left one right here is normal motor oil, and this one has got the green flakes in it. It just turned it more green. Made it darker, I should say. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video on these little craws and motor oil, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.